When we picture wealth, we tend to imagine objects, homes, cars, memberships, access. But affluence, at its highest level, is not visible. It is cognitive. It lives in how decisions are made, how trade-offs are evaluated, how life itself is structured. This isn't about lifestyle aesthetics, it's about mental positioning. Because the affluent do not simply own differently, they think differently, especially about time, risk, and freedom. For most people, money feels scarce. For the affluent, time is the non-renewable resource. Money, in their world, is replaceable. Time is not. So the priority shifts. The question is no longer, how much does this cost? It becomes, what does this consume? Hours, attention, energy, emotional bandwidth. You begin to see why certain luxuries exist. Private terminals, dedicated medical access, full-service households, concierge infrastructure. They are not indulgences. They are friction removal systems. The affluent design their lives to eliminate waiting, reduce noise, and compress inefficiency. Because control over time is control over experience, and experience, ultimately, is life. There is a myth that wealth is built by bold gambles. In reality, sophisticated wealth is constructed through insulation first, exposure second. Before risk is taken, it is contained. Diversification, trust structures, liquidity buffers, advisory ecosystems. The downside is mapped before the upside is pursued. Then, selectively, risk is invited in, but only where asymmetry exists, limited loss, exponential potential. The affluent rarely move impulsively. They move with vantage. They have better information, better timing, better access to opportunity flow. The average question is, what if this fails? The affluent question is, how do I structure this so failure is survivable and success is transformative? It's not bravado, it's architecture. If time is protected and risk is engineered, what emerges is something quieter. Freedom. Not loud freedom, not visible rebellion, but structural freedom. The freedom to choose geography, the freedom to decline invitations, the freedom to pause, the freedom to pivot. At higher levels of wealth, the goal is rarely accumulation for its own sake. It is optionality. Multiple residences, multiple income streams, multiple citizenship pathways, multiple exit strategies. Optionality reduces fear, and when fear is reduced, clarity increases. Control, in this context, is not dominance over others. It is environmental authorship, the ability to shape your surroundings rather than react to them. That is the deeper aspiration. So when we examine affluence at the Affluence Index, we're not studying extravagance. We're studying psychological leverage. Time treated as sacred, risk treated as design, freedom treated as the destination. Understanding this does not require extreme wealth. It requires awareness. Because affluence is not only about what you accumulate, it is about what you refuse to surrender. This is the Affluence Index, where the psychology of prosperity is decoded for intentional living.